You know that feeling when you're stuck in a loop, always saying you're going to do something big, but it never quite happens? Well, today, we're diving into a protocol that's designed to absolutely shatter that cycle. We're breaking down entrepreneur Iman Gadzhi's framework for intense productivity, monk mode. All right, let's kick things off with a quote right from the man himself, because it just nails the whole idea. See, monk mode isn't some quiet promise you make in your head. No way. It's a declaration. You're consciously creating this bubble of pure focus and telling yourself and everyone around you that for this specific period of time, you're locked in. So, what is it really? Well, monk mode is a structured system. Now, the term has been floating around online for a while, but Gadzhi is the one who really packaged it into this specific, actionable protocol. It's the framework he says he personally used to build his businesses from scratch. Okay, let's get to the foundation, the bedrock of how this whole thing works. The entire system is built on a super simple, but really powerful set of 3 core rules. And these are the absolute non-negotiables. And here they are. It's simple. No alcohol or weed, 30 minutes of daily exercise, and hey, that can be something as easy as a brisk walk. We're not talking about training for a marathon here. And finally, 10 minutes of daily meditation. Just think about what these 3 things do together. They clear your mind, they get your body moving and energized, and they quiet all that external noise. It's about creating the perfect baseline for you to perform at your absolute best. So you might be thinking, okay, how is this different from something like 75 Hard? Well, the key word here is flexibility. While other protocols can be super rigid, like a one-size-fits-all kind of deal, monk mode is built to be adaptable. It's meant to fit whatever season of life you're in right now. And that adaptability brings us to what I think is the real secret sauce of this whole framework, the ability to customize it. This is where monk mode goes from being just another productivity challenge to a seriously personal tool for your own growth. So here's how it works. You take those 3 non-negotiables we just covered, that's your base, and then you get to layer your own goals on top. You can add between 1 and 3 custom variables that are laser-focused on what you specifically want to achieve. So let's look at some real examples. Gadzhi shared some he's used himself. Everything from praying once a day to putting a hard cap on his screen time, or even practicing public speaking. Whatever your personal mountain is to climb, whether it's with your health, your business, your habits, you build it right into the system. Okay, so we've got the foundation, we get that it's flexible, but what about the nitty-gritty? Let's get into the actual logistics, how long you're supposed to do it, who it's really for, and how it all works in the real world with, other people. Right, this is probably the first question that popped into your head. Are we talking about a weekend thing or a year-long commitment? Well, the sweet spot is somewhere right in the middle. The absolute minimum, according to the protocol, is 21 days. And the logic there is pretty solid. Anything less than that, and it's not really a deep enough commitment to build that momentum you're looking for. 21 days is where you really start to lock in and see some actual results. Now, on the flip side, the recommended maximum is 90 days. Gadzhi is a huge believer that life is all about seasons. After a long period of that intense, deep focus, you gotta step back, break the routine a little, and recharge. This is all about intense sprints, not an endless, miserable grind. So, who is this actually for? The answer is so simple, it's brilliant. It's for anyone. I'm talking from a total beginner to a super high achiever. Anyone who is just sick and tired of that gap between what they say they're gonna do and what they actually do. This is a tool for pure execution, period. And here's this fascinating, almost accidental benefit. The name itself is a total social hack. Think about it. Telling your friends, hey, I can't come out, I'm in monk mode, is surprisingly effective. They get it almost instantly, which makes navigating all that social pressure way, way easier. All right, let's address the elephant in the room here. You might be thinking, okay, no alcohol, I get it. But I've definitely seen pictures of Iman Gadzhi with a cigar. And yeah, that seems like a contradiction, right? Well, he actually talks about this head on. His whole philosophy is that a lot of high performers have that one specific thing, that one contained outlet that helps them decompress or connect without totally derailing their main goals. For him, a cigar is a tool, not a distraction. And he backs this up with a killer example. Michael Jordan. I mean, we're talking about arguably the greatest, most disciplined athlete ever, and he had his ritual of smoking a cigar on the way to home games.
It really makes you think that maybe not all vices have the same negative impact on your mission.
So, we've covered the what, the how, and the why. But let's talk about the end game. What's the actual payoff? What do you get for all this immersion and sacrifice? Well, for the creator himself, the results have been, honestly, life-changing. He credits Monk Mode with launching him to a completely different level, not just in terms of money or business success, but in the sheer scale of the challenges he feels like he can actually take on. But listen, this isn't just about getting more stuff done. It's about a fundamental shift in how you see yourself. It's that leap from thinking, yeah, I'm pretty capable, to genuinely believing you can accomplish things that once seemed totally impossible. That right there, that's a serious psychological upgrade. So if we bring it all together, the benefits are both tangible and intangible. Yeah, you're going to accomplish way more, for sure. But you're also going to build some serious confidence, reset your brain's reward system, make your social life simpler, and tap into a state of true, deep focus. It's a complete upgrade. And that really just leaves us with one final, powerful question to think about. If you actually eliminated all the noise and distractions for just 3 weeks, what goal, what project, what part of your life could you completely transform? The protocol is right there. The rest is up to you.